Here is Puna from Hutchinson. Today, he will show you how to install a tubeless ready tire on your road bike. To prepare your bike for tubeless ready technology, you will need some sealant, a flap or some tape, a tubeless valve compatible with your rim, tubeless ready tires, a tubeless ready compatible wheel, and of course a foot pump, a compressor, or an air carburetor. Thanks to the easy mounting technology developed for made in France tires, a foot pump is enough to mount your tire. Rather practical, right? Alright, now to work. First, we'll clean the rim with a non-abrasive spray product so that the tape can then stick well. Then we will be able to position the tape at the bottom of the rim. We'll start sticking the tape 4 inches before the valve, then make a complete turn and finish 4 inches after the valve, so that the space around the valve is more reinforced. If the flap is already in place, check that it is well positioned and that there is no wrinkling or tearing. If this is the case, it is better that you will replace it to be sure of the tightness of the rim. Then we will pierce the flap at the hole of the valve using a tool. Then insert the valve and put in place the seal and the clamping screw. Finally, we tighten well to ensure good seal at the valve foot. Now we can move on to mounting the tire on the rim. First, we'll check the direction of rotation of the tire, indicated by a mark on the sidewall. Then we'll position the first bead in the rim groove, starting from the opposite side to the valve and finishing by the valve. If you have difficulty finishing the tire, you can refocus the bead in the center of the rim to gain some slack. Then we'll position the second bead in the rim in the same way, starting again from the opposite side to the valve and still gaining slack, centering the bead in the rim groove. Before inflating the tire, we'll check that the 2 beads are well sat on both sides of the valve foot. Then we inflate until we hear the tire snap. If you have trouble snapping the tire, you can always remove the shell from the valve to let in more air. Then check that the tire is correctly positioned on the rim. For this reason, the freight line, the small line in relief along the bead, must be at an equal distance from the rim over the entire cone. Once the tire is properly positioned, you will deflate the tire and disassemble the shell using the specific key provided with the valve. Then we'll have to shake the sealant and insert it in the tire by the valve. Here we have a Fusion 5 700 by 25, for which we recommend 30 milliliters of sealant. The dose is of course adjusted according to the width of the tire. We finally put the shell back in place and inflate the tire. You can inflate at a slightly higher pressure because the tire may lose a little during the first 24 hours. Finally, we turn the wheel horizontally so that the sealant is distributed well on the sides of the tire. And we can finish by tapping the tire. Finally, think about readjusting the pressure 24 hours later. Comfort, performance, puncture resistance, and joy.